Oh my goodness. Oh no. Here he comes. Here he comes around again. I thought I made it very clear I didn't want him coming around again. I thought I made it perfectly clear last time. Hi, meat. Oh Lord, he coming. The snreppening is upon us. Half complete failure at his job, half impressive Dark Souls warrior. Snrep Love Kid is coming round again to give us all a Christmas present. I was just so dang excited about tonight's stream. I couldn't stop myself, you know? You ever just be like, man, let's just do it already. Let's just do it. Let's just get on the bed and do it, you know? Not stop until 9 months later, a little bundle of joy. I closed Discord by accident, and now no one can see my face. Let me fix some other things while we await. Oops. But yeah, I believe at this point, technically, Snrep has a 50-50 hit rate. 50% things, maybe 2 out of 3 runs I have attempted and succeeded versus runs I've attempted and just fucking fucking face planted on. It happens, you know? So, there I am. There we are. Let's see. This is gonna take a minute. There we are. Okay. I hope everyone's doing okay. My day has been bad. Just straight up pretty fucking awful day. Or bad morning at least. I don't even know if Pig heard that comment. Smage, so I don't know if he'll ever. Here's the thing, Smage. I hope you agree with this, not because I'm trying to save face, but because I think it would be funny if Pig just never knows the context to these bits. I think that'd be hilarious, because you are in essence defending him. So if he just doesn't know why, it'd be amazing. Okay, let's look at this real quick. The fucking okay, you see that I won 100% at Old Hunters. I think I did that when it came out, or at least sometime soon after it came out, because like yeah, you have to get the weapons, and one of the weapons is down a well. Look at this. Look at this piece of shit. Look at this piece of shit. This bullshit. Never gotten in 10 years of both play. I think I've been playing this game for 8 years at this point. And it's been out for nearly 10. So fucking it's time. I tried this once before and we had horrible issues. But now no longer. Now absolutely no more holding back. Chat, you will see me at 100% tonight. Full effort. So many cuties in chat. Hello, Pig. Hello, Smage. Also, we do have new emote slots. I was thinking of filling what to fill them out with. Part of it is... What was I thinking of? Is damn it, they're animated, and I was thinking of some. I think I'm gonna go with a sleepy one, and a meat suggested an eyebrow raising one, so I think we're gonna go along those routes. Also, I'm gonna turn up the music. I was worried it was too low, but I mean too high before. New game. Let's. Well, please don't comment on my ethnicity. I know I'm white.
Well, you've come to the right place.
I have.
Yharnam is the home of blood ministration.
Grass.
You need only unravel its mystery. Where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
Again, the ethnicity thing is just uncalled for.
Easy, with a bit of yarn and blood of your own.
I don't know what your hang-up on this is.
But first,
You don't have eyes.
contract.
Fucking, I saw a TikTok the other day of a cosplayer, who was doing cosplays of, like, you know, characters missing eyes, and fucking she was like, I just actually don't have an eye. And it was very good. How do I? Here we are. Oh, there he is. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there he is. Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. And this isn't just any old Snrep love kid. This is Snrep. Oh my goodness. You better catch Krampus. We're gonna do our darndest. This is, in fact, Snrep Platinum. Ora. Fucking, when you say it slow, it just sounds like Ara, and I refuse. Ora. Thank you for the sub juice. For 21 months, that's like 3 sevens. Yeah, I'm finalizing this contract. Saw cleaver, one of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used in the hunting business. This saw, effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a long cleaver, makes use of the centrifugal hat worn by hunters who admire formality. Some hunters place an emphasis on form, as seen by the use of the threaded cane. For them, formality, beauty, and justice are the very essence of art. Thanks. Wait, no, I'm cis. Well, I mean, honestly, can you keep a secret, sir? I have thought about being a woman before. I just don't think I have the courage. I say it like that, but honestly, it's just, I don't. I can't be bothered. Time to get Cahill the Courage. Juice is going to get me all seasons of Courage the Cowardly Dog on Blu-ray DVD. Ah. The Jelly Dream. We've all had the Jelly Dream. Also, we do say trans rights here. That should be no doubt. Trans people, make sure you're being safe out there. Uh-oh. Yeah, not like that. Don't do this. Hello. We say trans rights as well. We? Yes. We. Oh. A friend. Yes, and I say trans right too. Oh no. Oh, so many. No, my name's Dylan. I knew a hunter in middle school, just like we all have, you know? We've all known hunters in middle school. But that's a phase they grow out of. If your name is Hunter and you're not in middle school anymore, you need to go to the fucking city hall and get that shit changed. What the fuck are you, 15? Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. That's fucking nothing. This stream needs something. I don't... More trans flags? Because I agree with that. Wait. Better. Parrot. You got it. This parrot says trans rights as well. Ah, a transphobe. We know what to do with them. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh. Fist. See, the thing is, chat, I'm actually very good at gaming when I'm not doing something stupid. What was that? Who did that? 299 for 299. Thank you, 299. It's actually 2023, but we'll keep that between ourselves. Butthole. I mean, yeah. Support trans right or get your just butthole imploded. These are very, I mean, these are basic civil rights concepts inherent in all human DNA. Support basic human rights or, get fucking Doom Guy finished and have your intestines. A top hat. Can this be mine? Or get buttholed. Yeah. Honestly, like, some people still have problems with this, and it's like, come on. Uh oh. You can't hurt me. Cutscene. Come over here, sir. Thank you. Hello? Oh no. Yeah? This will get him. Okay, he's just living. He's just leaving now. Sick. Hello? Merry Christmas? Not really. What's with everyone in the ethnicity? I'll say. Oh, I'm sorry. This town is cursed, just like Hoboken, New Jersey. Am I right? I'm not really actually interested in blood. I think it's weird and unsanitary that you guys are so buck wild about this. Support basic human rights or expect angry butthole fights. Oh, that's amazing. Executioner gloves. One of the secret treasures hidden in Canehurst. The gloves of an executioner from a faraway land. Passed from executioner father to executioner. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. There's just one thing that I want on this night about the hunt. Make my dreams come true. All my all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. Okay. in case you're unfamiliar with classic Cahill Snrep lore, we're at the North Pole currently, and that was the Grinch. And whenever you get to the Nerf Pole and the Grinch is there, the first thing you have to do is punch him directly into the stomach. Are we all agreed on the terms? We better be. Directly into the grussy. You who baby. Okay. So chat, like this is one of my favorite games of all time. Um and I might be dropping a little bit of trivia every now and then because I've picked up some stuff while being hyper fixated on it. Did you know to get the sounds of wailing torture, they actually went to one of the worst places on earth, England. Ooh. And they based I'm joking with you, England. You've just committed atrocities throughout all of history. So, we're having a bit of fun here. I'm not. Yeah. Fucking. See, this game is considered horrifying to many U.S. And Japanese audiences, but it was just based off of a typical winter in the British Isles. So not it didn't really speak. It didn't really take off in the UK as much. People were just like, yeah, it's what it's like here. They thought it was a simulator before they thought it was a... This man is chasing me. Oh, I keep forgetting. I forget. There's a harm yourself button in this game, and I was pressing it thinking it was the heal button. I think that's Elden Ring coming back to me before Bloodborne is coming back to me. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good day. We're in for absolute delight this evening, this Christmas Eve. This is one of my favorite games. And listen, maybe it's just because I think about A Christmas Carol, but this game kind of does feel Christmassy to me. If it makes any sense to any of you, just have a good lurk me. I really appreciate it and all the support you give stream. There we go. Oh my goodness, Juice. Hello. How was your day?
Yeah.
No, no. Just let me ask you something. Do you think Victorian England is inherently very Christmassy, or is it just like whatever to you?
I mean, like weather-wise, they did go through like a hyper winter for a few decades.
And was Christmas in those decades?
I mean, yeah, because Christmas started before those decades.
I mean, you're saying this like it's obvious, but
It
was London founded before Jesus Christ?
No.
I thought it was. I thought the Roman city of London was founded before. Probably not, but still. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Listen, if you can say one thing about the British, it's that they live on a fucking old island. So.
I have your answer.
What's up?
The Romans got to London about 4 years after the invasion of 43 AD.
Okay, so that was like that was like only seven. That was London was founded 20 years after Jesus was like, I'm out of here, goodbye. But it was technically what would that be? 43 AD. So that's like 5 Christmases about. No, it would be 43 Christmases afterwards. Or as it was known when he was alive, as when Jesus was alive, it was just my birthday. He said, "Hello, everyone. I hope you can come to my birthday." And then the Romans and a bunch of organized religions were like, "We've got a problem with you," and he was like, "My birthday, please." What? No, please, my birthday. I'm just a little guy, and it's my birthday.
The thing is, it's not his birthday.
No, but is it because doesn't that's not like a recorded day, right? No one has been like it's specifically this day on the calendar we modernly use. Like we haven't
Oh,
gotten it
but
down to another specific day, have we?
yeah, we'd have.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I thought we got it down to like a month that wasn't December, but I didn't think we got it down to a day. Juice, are you excited for Christmas?
Excited? No. It
Oh,
is gonna happen though.
oh, I'm sorry. Is it because you
Don't be
just don't
sorry.
care for Christmas, or is it because of the activities you have to do on Christmas?
No, see, here's the thing. It is the activities. There's a
Okay.
50-50 chance that I'm going to have to go to church.
Aw. Yeah, I can see that going badly. I can see why you would enjoy that.
The last time I went to church Christmas, I had a panic attack.
Yeah. They, uh, 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 very, very hot take. The belief system is about welcoming and loving people, but they don't really give it a welcoming vibe now, do they? uh, what was I thinking of? Hey, Juice.
Mm.
I hope this doesn't come across like I'm asking this because you're black. I just think you're smarter than me. So, what the fuck do you know about Kwanzaa? Can you
Um,
explain it to me? I've had it
yeah.
explained to me before, but I just kind of want to get it down, and because I'm like, there's a lot of I like that there's a lot of winter holidays. I just don't know what all of them are about.
So I haven't really thought about Kwanzaa since we got taught it in like elementary school.
Gotcha. Kind of same, basically. That's the problem. Oh, ain't that the problem?
But it's kind of like Hanukkah in the fact that it's like we
Candles.
survive these days, so we're gonna
Oh,
celebrate surviving.
heck yeah.
I think
I love that. I love it when people survive.
we do love surviving.
Normal people. These guys, I could, their for survival is kind of like a not my top priority. If anything, I'm working against it. To be frank, and I'm not frank. But yeah. Also, Juice, is there not? I feel like you know that this one I am asking because you're fucking goth emo. Um, isn't there a witchy holiday around Christmas too?
Yeah, Yuletide.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't wait till Yuletide.
I was like, it's either like the equinox or it's something else, and I can't even remember.
Yuletide is the equinox.
Okay, so I had the day right. I just didn't have the name.
Hmm. It's
Gotcha.
technically 2 days, but I only
Well,
do
I
it
mean,
twice
so
a
is
year.
Christmas. Uh, what do you know about Yuletide, Juice?
Well, see, there's a lot of things. Yuletide, like, is more of a Wiccan holiday than it is like a general witchcraft thing.
Well, I
Um,
mean, that's in part why I know it. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. I was
yeah.
honestly, if it was like, and then we praise Satan, then we praise the Dark Lord, then I wasn't gonna be like,
No, we do not praise
yeah.
Satan.
I
Um,
know Wiccans and witches are different. I still don't think general witchy beliefs these days are like, yes, evil,
yeah,
evil.
I don't
It's
think they ever have been evil. People
it's
just don't like women doing things.
yeah. It's isn't it more as I've had it explained to me by Scooby Doo? Isn't it more about um like nature and shit? Just like
It
I
can
got
be.
I got ribbly things and what have you. So come on over.
Wiccan witchcraft definitely is about tuning into nature. But a
Gotcha.
lot of witches are just like, I'm manifesting. This is my way of taking control of things I can't control.
Ah, I see. I feel like that's kind of interesting because in some ways I almost feel like that makes it like not your typical religious thing because religious things are more typically just like this is something beyond our understanding and everything, but we're kind of hoping to this greater power. Whereas that's just like, no, I know I can't do shit about this, but I'm gonna, kind of take comfort
Oh,
in this one thing.
yeah, witchcraft isn't religion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that.
Wiccanism is.
This is okay. See, this is where it gets me. They need better. Both of them. One of them needs to change branding. One of them. I kind of. I'm gonna say witchism because
Wiccism.
there people do have other current associated beliefs with that right now. So that could do with a rebrand. But
Yeah, it's
just
never
change the
gonna
W.
happen.
You don't have to take the L, but you can't take the W on this one, sisters. But anyway, I don't care what your belief is, as long as you're nice to everyone, and also we should all have a winter holiday so we can all party it up at the end of the year. So, that's my opinion. Hot take. Everyone get along. It's a
My
spicy
hot
take.
take: kick people.
No, Juice, no. That's the opposite of my hot take. Unless, of course, we're talking about kickboxing, in which it can be a friendly competition.
Boxing is dangerous.
It is, but it can be a friendly competition.
It can accidentally give your friend a concussion.
Oh my goodness. Juice, tell me, what do you think of Grappler Baki?
Grappler Baki,
Grappler Baki.
is that his whole name?
I mean, that's like his title, basically.
Oh, he scares me.
He's a. Like him? Because he's a puppy dog. It's his dad who should scare you. His
All the
dad.
characters in that series scare me.
There's some cool dudes in there. I kind of want to read the manga, even though I should be catching up on JoJo's first, because I haven't read all JoJo's manga. I'm just familiar with it, and I've seen much of the anime. Um, but yeah, from what I've seen of the Netflix Baki, even though I'm not subscribed to Netflix anymore, uh, like he's a pretty big sweetheart who thinks his dad is a dickhead, and he's right about that. Um, and he's like, I am going to my dad is physically the strongest man in the entire fucking world. So to beat his ass
Oh,
and really put him in his place, I'm gonna need to become the greatest fighter in the entire world. So, but yeah,
alright, fair enough.
yeah. It's like, man, my dad's a jerk. I should beat him up. It's like, oh, just one problem. Your dad is the world champion at fucking everything. So the U.S. has a peace treaty with him so that he doesn't attack them as a country. So
Oh,
yeah, that's a real thing. There are two independent strongmen in Baki who the U.S. have a treaty with because they have on separate occasions defeated the entire country single-handedly.
that's scary. Don't like that.
Yeah, but one of them did it because he wants to be strong for his wife because he loves her so much.
I like that guy.
Do you? Can I
Baki's
talk?
dad can.
Can I talk about this?
I mean, it's your stream.
Okay, so Biscuit Oliver, who is Oliver or Oliva, depending on if you're English or Japanese, is I should watch Afro Samurai. I got onto a lot of free streaming services recently, and Afro Samurai is on both of them. So, um, but Biscuit Oliver is the strongest man in America who lives in Arizona's top maximum security prison. Except he lives in like a little house, a mansion they have set up for him, where he gets whatever the fuck it is he wants, because they decided it was cheaper to give him just literally any material possession he asked for than have him constantly breaking out of jail and committing crimes. Um, and he is also their top enforcer in that he goes out and just catches criminals as long as he feels like it. And he got that strong, second strongest in the world and strongest in America, because his wife, who he loves more than anything, contracted a horrible disease, and to save her life, she was put on medicine that made her gain a lot of weight. And he was so in love and just admired her so much that he was like, I'm going to become the strongest person ever so I can still pick her up like it's fucking nothing. And then he did that. And I love him.
When me?
What? When do I find a man like that? But yeah, it's great. He's my favorite. Oh no, I'm not gonna keep going on about Grappler Baki again because honestly I need to read most of it, but it's pretty absurd. I do think like because JoJo I feel like is kind of weird in a way that I almost feel like excludes it from certain criticisms. I don't feel that way about Grappler Baki. I feel like I can criticize it for certain decisions the story decides to take it in, but it's still hyper unique and a pretty cool fighting anime. I like it when Goku punches the big strong guy. That's one of my favorite things he does. Oh my! The other day, so speaking of anime and Goku, the other day, Frieza and Cell got added to Fortnite. Frieza, I'm sure, will just ramp up the amount of slurs in that game. But Juice was like, "Who the fuck is Cell?" And it just made me think about how like Cell just introduced me to Vor, and probably introduced a lot of
Huh?
people to Vor. Okay,
What do you mean?
okay. So, should I give you the rundown, real quick? Juice.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you know how I'm always saying how like Dragon Ball Z should end at a certain point, which is the Cell Saga?
Mm.
He's the main antagonist of that. Towards the start of Dragon Ball, we are introduced to a group of people who want the Dragon Balls called the Red Ribbon Army. You following me so
Right.
far?
Right.
Uh,
Right.
we are briefly uh, given the fact that they have developed androids to fight for them, and then
Okay.
Goku just kills most of them, most of everyone in the army as a 10-year-old child. He brings down a militia. Then we go through basically the rest of Dragon Ball. And towards the end, we find out that one of the scientists who made the androids for the Red Ribbon Army escaped and fucking hates Goku so much, he's like, I'm going to build some androids to kill him. And we find that out because a time traveler has come to inform us that that happened and they just killed everyone in the future. So they're using
Oh.
time travel to fix it now. So we go through like 4 different androids because the editors had a design decision, like a design problem with each of them. Before we get to Cell, who looks like a bug man, basically, right? And he has like a scorpion tail that ends in a pincer, like a
Okay.
scorpion. Okay. And he has also come from the future. And the reason is, this is really complicated, but they take like 100 chapters to explain all this. The reason is because he is the ultimate android created by that doctor, right?
Okay.
And to become perfect, like you see him in the game Fortnite, he needs massive amounts of power. Usually, he gets power by stabbing people with his scorpion tail and sucking out their insides for life
Huh?
power. Yeah, yeah. And he does this to multiple people, including Piccolo. But Piccolo can grow
Oh.
back limbs, so it's chill. He doesn't get all of them. Um, was it just what do I continue to think of? uh, but when he woke up in the future, like when he was like finished in the future, everyone was dead because of those androids, including the androids. Like everyone just died, so he was alone. So he came back to the past to get the androids running amok now so he can become perfect. Remember how I said he sucks people with his scorpion tail, like he stabs them and sucks out their insides?
Mm-hmm.
When he finally finds the androids in the story to become the perfect ultimate villain, he does not suck either of them. He does this twice. Instead, his scorpion tail gapes open. Now, Juice, if you think I'm using that term like in like a goofy way, no, I'm being very literal. Think of the thing you think of when I say gaping. It does that. It is fleshy and it is gross. And then he puts it over the androids and gurgly swallows them up his tail throat and then evolves into his next form.
Oh.
And they censored a lot of things for American releases of Dragon Ball. They did not censor this. I saw this on Nickelodeon. I saw that action on Nickelodeon. I here's the thing. I'm going to send it to you because I need you to I genuinely need you to see this and react on stream because I'm telling you the truth and I need you to understand what I'm saying to you. I need you to understand nothing about this was at all in any way. This scene still hurts. Imperfect. Blah blah blah. Okay. I have so many ads before I can share this video. I want to verify it. I love how we're playing like this horror game. Yeah, okay. So go to about 1 minute into this video I'm sending you, and you will see what I'm talking about. And again, he does this twice to a teenage boy and a teenage girl. And I think if you interviewed a couple people, they would say I had a sexual awakening. This gross bug man.
I don't want to talk to those people.
Well, Juice. Not only am I sure you could have been one of them, I'm sure you probably know some. Honestly, ask Pig if he found anything like just anything about that scene. He'll probably have some comment on it.
Okay. Also, I got 2 whole ads.
Yeah, so did I.
2-minute video?
I know. I was saying this in Discord the other day, which is hot take. I kind of wish streaming was just like regular television. Did you get to it? Do you understand what I've said to you now?
What?
Yeah. Yep. And they wicked showed that to kids. They showed that to a couple kids in different countries. Hello, Stitch. So have you seen it now?
I hate every second of this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Ah, beans. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Anyway. So that's one of that's probably like that's pretty late into Dragon Ball, all things considered, excluding the Buu saga. And fucking like a lot of people saw that. I want to beat Cleric Beast first try. If not, I delete my Twitch account and I never stream again.
Don't make that promise.
I'm making the promise. I'm breaking the habit tonight. I don't know what that song is from. I don't know who made it.
It sounds familiar.
It does. Oh, fuck. I am wicked out of stamina.
Oh, it's fucking Linkin Park.
Oh. I don't like how... This is the first... Well, technically this is an optional boss. But it's like the one everyone starts with, so... Why not Cahill? But... I don't like how it's the first boss and its jump attack. Like... just makes you unlock onto it. It feels very bad. Oh shit. Sir, how'd that even work? Sir, I'd like the I'm deleting my Twitch.
If you're
Oh,
deleting it, can I have your stream key?
you won't stream?
Yeah, I just want it.
I just want it. Also, everyone go support Stitch. Shout out to Stitch. We
Okay.
love Stitch around here. He has booba. There's a German lady, but I don't want to talk to her right now. I want to get revenge. Ah, beans. I've gotten I've gone to the wrong place for revenge.
I spelled shadow wrong.
Shout out. German lady? Yep, that's a German lady. Also, to be clear, um, you know Dasher and Dancer and Comet and Prancer,
Hmm.
uh, and Dixon and Vixen, and all those guys, the reindeer and Rudolph. You know
Yeah.
them.
Hmm.
Um, so this is actually the 10th reindeer. He was named Beelzebub, and
Oh,
and they were just like, you know what? Actually, I don't think Beelzebub can join the team. I know we all learned to accept differences and see how they could be useful. When Rudolph kind of came around, but Beelzebub ate a kid last year, so actually, I think we banish him to England, and then they did. Do ra-
kind of
where
mean to them.
do reindeer live in like Northeast Europe, or are they mostly in like are they in North America primarily? Because I know like caribou and shit. Aren't caribou reindeer?
Reindeer. I've seen reindeer in videos from Alaska and like the Norwegian countries.
Don't they do that thing where they cross the very small speck of ocean sometimes in between uh, Alaska and oh, you said Norwegian
Russia?
can't see that good. Yeah, so they can also be over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt they're in Russia, especially like Siberia, Russia.
Camels are in Russia. That's where they come from.
Camels are in Russia.
Camels came from Russia.
Camels
Camels
came from.
camels are primarily a cold like a cold centered animal, and then they brought them into the desert, and they were just like, yeah, we can fucking adapt to anything. We're camels. We are the tanks of the animal world, and then they did.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah,
GG
I, I mean, to
camels.
be fair, a lot of the same strategies that apply in any cold environment, well, any like tundra, apply in the desert. Don't let yourself get exposed to the elements. Conserve water, etc., etc. Oh my goodness. Beelzebub, the reindeer, please!
He got banished here, and he's not happy about it.
He's not. I mean, would you be happy about being banished to England?
God no.
Exactly. It's an understandable feeling. Fucking he sees all the paintings of Jolly Saint Nick and he's like, it's bullshit. He's an awful boss. I wanted carrots more often, and he said, fuck you. You ate a kid. Oh,
Well, maybe that wouldn't happen if he got carrots.
no. It, it,
Sounds
it's
like
kind
it's.
it's kind of a catch 22 where it's like, you know, fucking I need good behavior to get carrots, but I want carrots in order to justify my good behavior. So no side was willing to budge on this issue.
Well, Santa Claus, ball's in your court.
Sandy Claus, as Tim Burton likes to call you. I mean, I should really learn the name of the guy who actually directed that film, but fucking I forget.
What film?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah, it surely wasn't Tim Burton.
No, he was doing Batman. I mean, like, it's not. Here's the thing, right? I feel like this about a lot of facts, where it's not as clear cut as like the person posting the fact will put it out to be, because like he did the concept and like the idea and like designs were his, right? So like that's undisputable. He was just doing Batman at the time, so he
Also,
didn't.
it was
What's up?
Henry Selick.
That's it. Yes. Thank you, Juice. Juice, I really... Juice refused to let me get them chicken Alfredo for Christmas. And I said, but Juice, it's all you've ever wanted. You
Yeah,
told
but
me...
like, I live in a food desert, and it's hard to get food
Oh,
delivered
do you?
here.
You didn't say
Yeah.
that. You were just like, don't get that. Don't get me a crit. See, this is what... Because, so, Juice did point out something completely valid to me, which is like, don't compete with gifts. And they're right, you know? But also at the same time, like, Juice was like, I'm getting you something for Christmas. And I was like, I'll get you something more. And they're like, don't do that. And I was like, yeah, but Juice, you don't understand. I do this because you're constantly refusing gifts and shit. So I'm just like, fucking, I will show even more appreciation than I already do. If we're really ramping this up. Oh,
I don't
fuck.
need appreciation.
You do, because I love you. And also, you're fucking a self-deprecating mess. So... That was... I would have died to that. I would have died to that like no one's business. I really need to stop being greedy. This is a problem I had on the first stream. Because I just kind of wanted to get in there. But getting into the front of the cleric beast is a bad idea. Because it's the fucking cleric beast. It's Beelzebub the reindeer. And his front is the part that hurts the most.
His front is the thing that bit the kid.
Reindeer slain. Reindeer slaughtered. Reindeer aren't real. We all wish that was true. Reindeer aren't real. They can't hurt you. Oh, how I wish that were true. But anyway. Guys, post a heart if you like juice. I like juice.
Can we talk about the reindeer again?
Can we talk about reindeers? Mayhaps of the Rudolph variety. I like
Can we
him.
talk about Tony Chopper, the
Boku
premier
Oda.
reindeer?
That at the same time, like I like the Drum Kingdom arc and I like Chopper, but man, that's a wild thing. Did that even come out around Christmas? Like they're just like, yep, the blue-nosed reindeer and the witch who live at the North Pole and come down to give us presents, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? That
To be fair,
Mhm.
that's probably how Japanese people see Christmas.
No, Japanese people see Christmas as through the lens of KFC. I've learned about this because fucking
Yeah.
KFC was like, there's a marketing opportunity, and I want to go to KFC, who already used like a slave owner as their mascot, and I want to be like, hey, you exploited Christmas for money. That's listen to me. I need you to listen to me real quick. That's awful. Go to prison. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
You are a doll. You're a cutie patootie.
Is she a Barbie doll?
No.
Then I don't want her.
My goodness.
No, wait, is she American Girl?
Honestly, she's pretty close. The doll, the German lady doll could be a fucking... Yes, time. Could be an American girl doll. Will be our weapon for the run. I don't have the attributes to use it. Time to up strength. This will be my weapon. Ah, I cannot use my weapon.
This will be my weapon if I could use it.
This game needs more electro string. You're not wrong.
I like electro swing. Caravan Palace is putting out a new album, guys.
I
Get your
forgot
electro
about
swing
that.
on.
I did listen to that in middle school, didn't I? Damn it! I'm one short. The fuck do you mean I'm one short? This is horse apples.
Well, go kill some things.
I should
Forehead.
I should kill some things. You're right.
You can't yell at the woman because you don't have what you need.
Be gone, Grinch. Your heart isn't 3 sizes yet. I need more bloodstone. That's not. Y'all know? Do you know about tonsil stones, Juice?
I didn't know stones could grow in your tonsils.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's basically the same thing as kidney stones, where it's a calcium buildup,
Yeah,
except
figured.
in the back of your throat instead of in your kidney.
That's rough, buddy.
That's fucking rough, buddy. But anyway, hey chat, post hearts if you like juice or big oily men.
Ooh, you got me there.
I don't know. Gold has a point about like Christmas exploits itself for profit, but at the same, can we all listen? I know, but don't be a humbug, you know. Like we're all getting each other gifts, as long as it's not, as long as we don't go down the route of like, I got you the Alexa Pro 14, that that never turns off and listens to your every word. Then I think we'll be fine.
Do you want the Alexa Pro 14?
I don't want any of those. They don't. I genuinely like. I don't know if I believe that's like spyware and shit. It probably is, but fucking it definitely doesn't work. So for the price and the risk, it's not worth it for a device that doesn't do what it's supposed to. If you're a big oily man meat, then you need to start streaming because there's a market for you on Twitch.
Yeah, do hot tub streams.
Man,
I'm
fucking
not saying that I would give you money, but like,
there's not enough like that's Bara, right? Like big men with their boob. Zoro in the
actually,
Wano
it's
arc.
not.
Okay, I don't know what Bara is then. I just know.
Yeah, Bara is like a Japanese gay subculture.
Oh, gotcha,
There's a lot of history. We can't go through all of it.
gotcha. I'm just saying, like, okay, so bodybuilders have long made a habit out of like pushing their bodies to the limit through healthy and non-healthy means to try and become these like Greek sculptures, right?
Mhm.
So why do we have supermodels on fucking Twitch and not uh, like wildly buffed out dudes? I would watch a man who's like just muscles out the wazoo play Apex Legends before I would watch a hot tub stream. And I swear I'm heterosexual, no matter how many people don't believe me.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, the muscles are better.
Hmm. I don't know, man. Those are some pretty homoerotic thoughts.
Yeah, listen, if you're like, I don't have homoerotic thoughts, then you're lying to yourself. You're being unhealthy. Juice will be one of them.
No, I'm not. Come on. You know my thoughts. You know how I think.
I haven't been able to make it to one of your streams, Stitch, but honestly, just play a decently fun low stakes game. Turn the camera on. Everyone will come watch. I feel like that's part of it, right? Because um I feel like your typical hot tub streams are like I have boobs and want money, but when it's like a bodybuilder type, it's like no, I've worked for this. Look at my broad shoulders. This is from discipline, and I want to enjoy the late fruits of my labor. And to be
Look
fair,
at my
that's regardless of gender, you know.
Dorito
So,
physique.
like,
Look at her. Look at their fucking lats, man.
what I'm saying is just like, no more attractive people for the sake of being attractive, blowing up on Twitch. No, 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 no. Give me the bodybuilders. Give me the people who went hog wild for that. I'll be there.
You'll be on that side of Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like there's a different feel to it. You know. It's
Understand.
it's literally like that meme of a bunch of buff dudes around the computer giving support to you. Like, also, Granny is not inviting us in for cookies yet, for
Oh,
on Christmas. So we have we have to
Grandma.
we have to find a clubhouse.
Grandma,
Be
come on.
Grandma.
It's
Grandma.
Crimby.
It's Crimbo. Hello, large man. Please stop being
Is he
large.
is he oiled up?
Nah, he. This man's a beanpole more than he's a muscled up guy. There's got to be a term for like I'm still just thinking of Zoro late into the Wano arc, but you know,
With his titties out?
exactly broadly muscled men with large chests. Because my first instinct is bear, but bear is A, not inherently muscled, and B, inherently hairy, and I'm like, no, like sculpture esque basically.
Kiryu. Yeah, yeah, Kiryu fits into
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Hunter.
Hunter.
I have been. Thank you. She's giving me Christmas presents. Without Christmas in our hearts, we're no different from the beasts themselves. You said it, lady. Merry Christmas to you. It's July. That's a Dragon Ball abridged thing. We were talking about Dragon Ball before, but a lot of the in Dragon Ball abridged, a lot of the movies they like dub over. A running theme is that Goku keeps thinking it's Christmas when in most of those movies it is in fact not Christmas. So it's very
It
funny.
isn't?
No, there is one where it's Christmas, but most of them it's not Christmas.
I associate all Dragon Ball movies with Christmas, and that is probably Cartoon Network's fault.
Probably. I mean, maybe that's why they did it. Maybe that was the bit. It was like they released these around Christmas, but they are in no way actually Christmas themed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Christmas Eve, it was like all Dragon Ball movies. It's like
All
I want to
Dragon.
watch Inuyasha.
Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network. Fucking snipers. They're just camping my Fortnite map and waiting to get the last kill. They didn't even put any work in. They just found good loot and camped. Am I gonna die from this? I didn't. Hooray, Cahill. I am the greatest video gamer.
Well,
Well, I say in the literal sewers. Also, hi, Beba. I just noticed Beba's here. I should stream Yakuza 0. Because, like, I have it, and I do want to play it. But I feel like not only would it be a good experience to stream, it'd be a good just excuse to play it for the first time. So,
that game is like 120 hours long.
yeah, well, yeah. And we'll have Kiryu's titties out to make sure people keep coming back. So, there won't be a problem.
I think he only has his titties out for like 2 parts in that game.
Damn it. Can you not customize his outfits?
Oh, you can. I
Okay.
just haven't seen people use the shirtless. I also haven't been to Onsta stream in a minute, so
Is Onsta Ace and Pan? I think they are. Onsta is just a funny conflagration of alignments that also makes them fall in love with Kiryu from Ryakuza, which is just amazing.
look,
I do wonder.
Onsta loves fictional men, and I can get behind it.
Yeah, I mean we all can. We all can. What I have always wondered though is like, is there a man a real well not a man we won't confine it to that, but a person out there with enough like overlap of what makes Onsta just gaga for Kiryu, that would in turn make her gaga for the real person. I wonder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you run into the pitfall of, or is is this person actually dating the other person because they love them or because of they remind them of the fictional character, and
This
that's a
is true.
slippery slope.
That is true. That is true. But if it's the fictionality, then that's completely. It has Owens has probably answered this, be like, it is because he is fictional. But still, it. I mean, this could also be applied to a broader question, of being just like, if someone is specifically head over heels for the description of a man who they haven't met yet, and then they meet someone who matches that description, will those feelings carry over? Hopefully in a positive way, and not in what we were just talking about, because obviously. But who knows? Feelings are complicated. And I don't know Insta personally. So she should do what makes her happiest. I mean, she did move to Japan. And honestly, not much of a bigger step you can do to that if that makes her happy. She's visiting the Grinch's grave.
What?
Well, we killed the Grinch multiple times. And this is his grave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Thank you. Finally. Juice, do you know what Snrep told me that he wanted for Christmas? Do you know what he whispered in my ear telling me he wanted this year? He
No,
said
I
to
don't.
me, Cahill, he speaks in a tone that is just completely just unimpressionable. He said to me, Cahill, I'm tired of doing these challenge runs where I'm using an underpower weapon. I want to do so. I want to dip my toes into some different waters. And I said, well, Snrep, you've given me some great time. So what can I do for you? And he was like, I would like to try a different weapon, and that weapon type would of course be Unga. And of course you can't. Well, I was about to say you can't have your Unga without the Bunga. So
Bungo Stray Dogs?
Bungo Stray Dogs, the manga/anime. Juice was like, Cahill, this is good. No, like, okay, Juice. All right, Grandma, time to get you into your bed.
Hey, it wasn't just me.
Not sure. Was it Gold or Oak who was also just like, it's good?
Oak.
Oh, gotcha. Great bridge.
Um,
Great bridge.
Dude, nice bridge.
Nice shot. Great tits. Wow. Nice shot. Eagle. Great tits. Man, when am I gonna just do early Wii games and just stream that? I fucking love early Wii games. I don't know what people's vibe on those were when they originally came out, but I think everyone these days, especially because of all the sampling, are just like, man, those things fucking ruled. You know what? After I platinum, you know what the next game we're gonna fucking platinum is? I don't care. The next game we platinum after this is Wii Sports Resort. Gold on all Wii Sports.
Oh, okay.
Why are you having a problem with this, Juice?
I just want to know how.
How? There is almost certainly like you completed this game, like Rhythm Heaven. You know how Rhythm Heaven, it's like you played the game but you didn't do well in it. I'm sure Wii Sports Resort has like gold medals. They have unlockable modes where it's just like you beat the last one, here's a harder version, and so on and so forth.
I know boxing does.
I'm trying to decide if you know about Wii, if we're talking about the same Wii Sports, because there's Wii Sports that came with the Wii, and then Wii Sports Resorts, which I think.
Yeah, I'm talking about Wii Sports.
Okay, I'm talking about Wii Sports Resort. I'm going to die.
Ew.
How dare you?
Look, I like Wii Sports Resorts, don't get me wrong. It will never touch Wii Sports.
I don't know if I still have a copy of Wii Sports, unfortunately. I might, floating around, but I definitely played it at some point, but the fact that it came in a paper sleeve and not an actual, game case probably hurt the possibility of 10-year-old me keeping it around.
Yeah, I don't know what Nintendo was thinking there.
I feel like early Wii has definitely aged better than the Wii U as a whole, and early Switch, given that people have found out that Joy-Cons as a technology have a fatal flaw to them. So, quite literally a fatal flaw to them. Wait, I forgot. I can do this to him. Yeah, like that. Unga! This is my Christmas rhyme. Santa tasked me with giving the naughty children in Yarnum coal. So I'm gonna beat them over the head with it.
Oh.
But, listen, I held on to my childhood copy of Sonic 06. And I give myself enough credit for that. So. Because for years, not just when it came out, but after it came out, I had no fucking clue what the deal with Sonic 06 was. I just remember having a Sonic game. And then I learned that there's quite a few problems with quite a few Sonic games. And then I learned that that was the Sonic game that had the most problems. Pig butt. The problem with Sonic 06 was not pig butt. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I got another badge. Neat. What else was I thinking of? But yeah. When I looked up streaming Sonic 06, I was thinking about making a play. I have a lot of playlists on my YouTube channel, but I like playlists on YouTube. And also, the playlist I was thinking about making was like along the lines of... what was I just thinking of? It was along the lines of basically like the one-offs I've done, where it's like, I did this for a bit, we're probably not doing more of this, you know? And that would include Sonic 06. So, I respect how much Max liked that game, but they have to admit that the official releases just don't fucking work. They don't function. So, where do I meet a little girl? And I don't mean like Chris Hansen. Not like that. I mean someone needs help. And it's the holidays, so Scrap is out here to help them. I did give a lot of... Here's the thing. I love the Wii, so I have curated my collection to be like games I consider legitimately good or have personally enjoyed on the Wii, which includes Endless Ocean. Maybe we should stream Endless Ocean at some point. But regardless, I had a lot of shovelware. I have gotten rid of the shovelware. I don't plan to get any shovelware on the Wii back, but maybe if someone's like, Cahill, this is the funniest fucking shovelware Wii game I've ever seen, you have to. Then I'll be like, okay. Yeah, that's what I used to have, Beba, but then I moved and we finally, donated it. So. Some shop has it.
Take it back.
No. Take it back from the people who bought it at Goodwill.
They don't need it.
They don't even have a Wii. I've gotten good at parrying in this game. I mean, I'd hope so after like 10 years, but you never know.
Did Bloodborne come out 10 years ago?
It came out in 2015 it says, but 2014, 2015. So, roughly 10 years ago. Getting there.
I hate that.
Closer than not. Snrep. Okay. No. Daddy didn't come back for me either. Same. I'll find your mom, though. Your dad is lost. She ran off without it. This little girl grows up to be Anya Forgore from the hit series Spy X Family.
I don't think that's true.
That's true. I told you, Juice. I know a lot about Bloodborne. This is true. Stop fucking with me. Why must you question me on everything? I took fall damage. But that doesn't mean I'm not smart. It just means I, I don't have ankles. Just crushed. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll bring them back to life with the power of flex tape. Juice, let me ask you something. Let's say you're pretty smart, right, Juice?
No, but okay.
Okay. So let's say, oh my goodness, Captain Big and Kingfisher. Oh my goodness, welcome. Bum 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 bum. What were you guys doing? That halcyon bird led us to the shore. Man, you don't want to know what we were just talking about in terms of birds. And in fact, maybe I should stop what I was about to say before continuing it.
No, say it anyway.
Okay, so, well, first let me introduce myself. My name is Cahill. I'm an artist and animator who likes games, and I try to do both here. I like me some, like, Nintendos and some action RPGs, or RPGs in general, like your Dark Souls and such. So, I hope you'll consider giving us a follow, and mayhaps Kingfisher just subscribe, thank you! And perhaps checking out more of my stuff. I do keep VODs, so if you're like, no, I will follow after I've seen a stream in its entirety, then you can check out the VOD. I don't know why you were so aggressive about that, but I do have a solution for you. Please stop yelling at me. But yeah, I'm trying to platinum Bloodborne now, because A, I promised to speedrun it at some point, and B, I am 1 trophy away from the platinum. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't mean we're going to get to it today, because it's a trophy where I have to basically do everything in the game. So I have to do like 100% run through, but you know, we'll get there. Anyway, so Juice, let me ask you something. Our dearest protagonist, Snrap here, just killed 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Right.
Now, Juice, let's say I kill 10 birds, right?
Oh, okay.
And they're in generally good position, you know, in good condition and everything. They have not been destroyed. Do you think you could create a flying machine from their corpse with tape? Personally,
How big are these birds, and what are you trying to carry?
they are crows, and I'm not trying to carry anything. I'm just trying to make the corpses fly.
Yes.
You think you could?
Yeah.
That's neat. You're cool, Juice.
Am I?
Yeah. The power place. Anyway, welcome on in. Okay, I still don't know what you're doing. If either of y'all want to let me know, I'd appreciate it. The World of Warcraft. They made a movie about that. I forget who it starred. Yeah. Well, I think it was about the prequel game, which was just called Warcraft. Is that Blizzard or is that Bethesda?
I think it's neither? Question mark. I could be very wrong. I don't know. Ask the people that are playing it.
It's fucking Atari. Against all odds. Blizzard. Gotcha.
Blizzard.
I thought so. Listen, no shame. Juice here is addicted to Overwatch 2, so.
I'm playing it now.
Man, you know, there's a lot of shitty ways to monetize, because you were talking about this in Discord. There's a lot of shitty ways to monetize Overwatch. They probably picked one of the worst, which was, you know,
Battle Pass.
No. Not just that, but locking heroes behind a paid-for battle pass. So.
Okay, to be fair, you can unlock those characters.
That's
for
bullshit,
free.
and you know.
It just takes 45 levels of the battle pass.
I remember when Blizzard was bad, but I was actually still playing Overwatch, and the heroes were free for forever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, it happens. Was I talking in Discord about this, or was I talking about it on stream? About The Good Place, and how seeing clips of that show has just made me fucking angry at it. because they do very trivial judgments of good and evil, sending people to eternal hell or heaven, and they're like, no one's gotten into heaven in ever, because they're just like, well, you bought milk, but the farmer that got the milk for you hit the cow, and you gave him money for hitting the cow, and I was like, that'll never end. If you judge things like that, then we can just trace it all the way back, and everyone's guilty.
And they
Lord,
will.
they
And they
will.
do.
I'm not saying if there is a good or bad afterlife that it should be, just like, well, you meant well, but I'm saying judging it like that is that's absolutely wrong. That's no. Because even if we remove capitalism from the equation, what you're saying is just like either isolate yourself forever and never interact with anyone, and hopefully live a life that never veers into the negative, or or everyone has to be good forever. Again, regardless of the system we are using to make the world run. So, truly insane stuff. I know Squeenix can be a bit of a butthole, but I feel like they've, I don't know. There's like litigious buttholes, and then they're just like, wow, awful company. I'm trying to think if there's one other than Blizzard in particular. There's like Nintendo and Squeenix. Litigious butthole. Did they put a man in the fiery pits of hell forever for Nintendo piracy? Wasn't that a thing? Is he still in there?
What?
I think they had someone serving like 100-year sentence for breaking Nintendo piracy, whatever.
I ain't ever hear about that.
Oh, also, so getting off of a sad topic, let's talk about a sad topic real quick. I have
Nice.
turned off the bunny redeem because Oswald, unfortunately, has been under the weather, and I very quickly panicked and took him to the hospital, and they're like, he had tummy hurdy disease, and we think that he's okay now, but since he's still not eating, we're gonna give him medicine to make sure his tummy's feeling good, and he should start eating again. And I'm like, thank you. So I don't want to do anything to, to Oswald until he is definitely better and eating and being taken the best care of. I already take a bit of compromise in how I have Oswald live, because I'm living with other people, but I definitely don't want to be having him on stream if he's like, father, I will not eat anything, and I'm like, son, you have to. I'm fucking begging you.
Father, give me chicken nuggets.
I don't know how much I've said it on stream, but seeing Oswald in the morning is about all that makes me smile when I wake up. So seeing his little ears pop up is just the gold in my morning. It's fucking better than. Go on.
No.
Oh my lord. It's fucking better than a dollop of Daisy, I'll tell you what. So I would like him to also be healthy on top of that, if possible.
You should
Pets
give him
are the
chicken
best.
nuggets.
I don't think rabbit should eat chicken nugget. I don't know how
Have you
to.
tried?
No, and I'm not gonna do it when he had tummy hurdy disease and isn't currently eating. So.
Yeah, but maybe his tummy hurt because he hasn't had meat.
Juica, do you know what an herbivore is?
Yes, I took biology 101 and 201.
Gotcha, great. I don't even know if. Oh fuck.
And chickens would eat chicken nuggets, actually. It's a problem for them
Yeah.
because they can get diseases from that.
Well, fucking people will get really upset about birds eating like chicken or something, and I'm like, you do realize birds are like a wide variety of different species and animal. This is what happened when I tried to raid Mr. Pig. So fucking there's plenty of birds that eat other animals and other birds, and sure, chicken shouldn't be eating chicken, but it's not like just stare at the camera for a second. Yeah. It's like fish. I mean, fish are fucked up in all sorts of ways, but not only did I learn that fish apparently isn't a very scientific term, it's just something we assign to stuff that lives in water. Um, it is also like, you know, it also describes plenty of different animals that have evolved differently, and thus, like, in terms of what we consider cannibalism, they are free game to eat whatever the fuck they want. Now, sharks, I love sharks. Most of them are cannibalistic, both
Mm-hmm.
in the wider sense and holistic sense. Sharks, if shark sees a smaller version of themselves, they're like, man, I fucking look delicious. So, but they are.
Sharks,
Go on.
shark
Don't.
dads will eat shark babies
Yes.
just because.
Shark babies will eat shark babies. The
That is true. That
one of the lowest pregnancy rates in the world are the sand tiger sharks, whose babies eat the eggs in the womb to survive, meaning that once they give birth, that's all they're giving birth to. The
hmm
babies have made sure there can only be two, never more, never less. So it's gross, but it's cool. Listen, I feel like I like cosmic horror because I like the deep sea, where it's just like, hey, guess what? That is a primordial force that came long before us, and chances are will be long after us, because you know the deep sea is where life began, and like we can pollute, I guess, but fucking it's hard to get down there. It's fucking hard to reach there. So I'm at a lot of animals down there will be just fine no matter what we do. Humans could
they
cop.
like their
They like their
tasty
alone time.
Huntin soup.
Exactly. Humans could carpet bomb every surface of the earth, and for the most part, there'd still be quite a few colonies of fish in the deep sea who are like, I don't fucking. It's been a Tuesday, I guess. I didn't notice anything. So,
Do they have concept of Tuesday?
uh, I I I quake at the idea of what the passage of time for the likes of an anglerfish is like. Because I mean, one, if you're a god, then you're just like, I'm a living ball sack for my girlfriend. Um, but two, most of them can't see shit, both like evolved wise and in general. Um, and two, they are like literally just always on standby mode because they conserve as much energy as possible. So I don't think they clock the passage of time. But yeah, my parrot is very good at impersonating my friends. Man, I did. This is not a call to action. I want to be clear. I did have a vet bill today, given Oswald. I got medicine for him, so that's good. But it also wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Especially after they told me like the entry fee, and then I was like, "We'll see how much the medicine is," and then I was like, "The medicine is this much," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Um, but man, it would be cool to get myself that real Kazu, huh? Oh, that was something I was thinking about doing because I want to go through all the Souls game as Unga Bunga Snap, but also we could play Monster Hunter as Unga Bunga Snap, especially with the new game coming out. So
Oonga boonga.
Unga Bunga. Let me know if y'all
I
want to
miss
see.
Monster Hunter.
Well, I was about to. We Juice. We should make a. I'm kind of tired of Fortnite in some ways. Like I still want to play it with friends and stuff, but in terms of like a game, I'd like to sink my teeth into. I would not mind playing Monster Hunter again with friends. Uh, But let me know if I should if I play a Monster Hunter. Would you all like to see Rise, World, Generations? That's the only three I'm willing to play on stream. I don't think I can play the rest. So
Generations though.
I like Generations as good. You hush your fuck.
Okay, I like Generations, but also so slow.
It is. Takes so long to get to the good stuff. Stories. Stories is like Pokemon. You don't unga bunga as much. You,
Stories is humanitarian Monster Hunter. And I ain't with it. I'm trying to kill things.
I think stories I have a problem with because I say if you want gritty Pokemon, go to Monster Hunter, but stories is just Pokemon. So at that point, it's like, oh no, the overlap is becoming too real.
You want Pokemon, but sometimes your cat talks at you?
But
Monster Hunter stories.
also, were they So for anyone who didn't know, at the Game Awards, they announced next Monster Hunter, which I think is coming out in 25 or something.
Yes.
It's called Wilds. I think it might be open world, which I mean, to be fair, even with Rise, the like there was still plenty of like loading screens and stuff, and uh, the idea of just like nope, the entire Monster Hunter world like largely just one big field. It's like neat. I like that. But also they were riding something which they introduced in Rise. But was it like something you could hunt before? Because they showed some monsters which I'd recognized, like the passive ones, not the kind you fight. And I was like, and I thought he was like riding one of them. So
No, you cannot hunt that in Rise.
gotcha. Because well, I didn't say in Rise, but I just meant like
You
it looked
cannot
like
hunt them.
something you could have been killing in one of the last games. So it's a new monster type. I mean, I hope so. I'd prefer to keep. Listen, there's already a disturbing overlap between thing I want as pet and thing I want to eat in real life. I don't need that in Monster Hunter. So also, let me get
Are
water
you
real
sure?
quick. Yes, yes.
Oh, he's gone. Hey, chat.
I'll be right back. I'm getting more water.
Hey, chat. You should give Cahill money. If you can, so he can buy Oswald a treat for Christmas. I think Shrimp should have a brother.
Is there a new game plus in Monster Hunter or no? Like I keep some equipment and move on to do the store to the do like the progression again, but this time with some perks I
No.
got from finishing.
Mm.
Dang it.
Just hunt bigger monster.
Hello?
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 Greg? Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. It does help
Thank you,
with
Greg.
does legitimately help make up for the bunny bills today. I'm not about to put that on chat because I already asked all guys for plenty. So, but I really appreciate it. But I want Greg to know that his Greg, I will give you a photo that I have not posted publicly, and I will not post publicly. Here is Oswald at that visit. He was being comfy in a little carrier I made for him because we don't have an actual bunny carrier.
Is it like a cat carrier
it
decked out
was
to make him comfy?
it was a laundry basket.
Oh, well.
Listen, I mean I think he was more freaked out by the car than the carrier, but still.
Cars are too fast for rabbits.
Listen, yeah, they have a very specific speed of hop. So
Of 0.2 miles per hour.
of a hop miles per hour. Y'all remember Hop 2011?
Hop 2011? Oh, the
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah.
I don't want to remember.
Fucking that's one of my favorite memes because I don't want to dick suck Disney. They're facing plenty of problems already, and most of it is valid because I am disappointed in them creatively. But my favorite thing is just like a Disney parade is like we have a real fire breathing dragon marching down our street. Then it's like Universal Parade. You'll remember a Hop 2011. So
No, we don't want to. Please.
I don't think there's a sequel, and I hope there's not. Didn't wasn't I mean I don't know.
Did Hop get a sequel? Google, did Hop get a sequel? I hope not.
I'm debating if I want to switch gears again and go back to trying to make my cartoon over my comic. Like at some point I want to do both. It's just like what do I want to be the flagship, you know? Do I want to make a charming, somewhat timeless cartoon uh be kind of like what people primarily know me as at the start, or do I want to try and make a slower paced and made Uh, I started with the cartoon, didn't I? uh, or do I want a comic or cartoon to be my primary thing when people see my content outside of stream? I feel like I should just kind of keep going with the comic. I love my cartoon guys, and I love Rubber Hose, and that's very publicly known. But comics are easier to make consistently and update consistently. And also, I genuinely believe in Alex as a character. I think he's good beans. That being said, I was refraining about posting this in Discord because my friends would point and laugh at me and say, "Cahill, you're stupid." Um, but like in terms of goals for what I want Alex's comic to do, like it's up there. I want Alex to be like, okay, so you have Superman, you have Monkey D. Luffy, and you have Alex. Just a bunch of big names in comics, you know? Because a theme park is still kind of my dream, so he'd have to be a big name. Despicable Me 4 is not a sequel to Hop 2011. I can tell you that much. Honestly, fucking maybe at some point I'll do, because I was already gonna do when we get back in January to doing the monthly goals thing. I was gonna do it as subs because we have emote slots to unlock, which is neat. And obviously I get money from subs, so if we get both of those, then it works out for everyone. Y'all can get some more emotes. Monthly goals are met. I'm not poor and destitute for the most part. uh, but then maybe after that, so long as the comic is actually out, maybe I could do a monthly goal of just like, hey, here's a bunch of criteria for people reading the comic. If if it gets enough eyes on it, then we'll just call it a day, and we'll all go on our way. I just want to succeed. And I have the suck, but I don't have the seed so far. I did not think of that as I started to say it, but I think it worked out pretty well, so.
Sure.
You know.
No, I believe you.
Do you have any big plans you're working on?
Uh, don't die.
Damn. I mean, same. I didn't even say. Okay, so I established, like, fucking. I woke up today. I had known something was wrong with Oswald for a minute, but I was very nervous about him. So today I finally was just like, I'm going into the hospital, and then I did. And I called out of work for that. Because fucking. Like, they had one. I wouldn't have. But they had one appointment open, and it's like, the appointment time is when you work. And I was like, well. Um, but hey, before I even made the appointment, work called me and was like, "Hey, so we already know you're working a shift on Christmas Day. Could you also work Christmas Eve?" And I was like, "Fucking." And I talked to my family about that first because I'm not just gonna be like, "Okay, family, fuck you, bye." So, because I don't have bad relationship with most of my family. I'd like to see them on Christmas, but I changed gears and I was like, fine. And hopefully maybe I get an even better day job because of this. At the very least, I'll probably have money going into the new year, which is nice. Given that I moved to Florida at the start of this year, and after that I had no money. So everything afterwards has been a build-up. How about we visit Daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry.
Who?
Daddy? I'm sorry. Daddy? I'm sorry.
I'm starting to think you aren't sorry.
Hey, send us to your crush with no context.
Okay.
Hey, I want to see your nipples.
Oh, I can't send that.
Cheers, who are you crushing on? You must tell me.
That is not
Is it a
news for the public to have.
fictional? Fine, then DM me. Let me
No,
let me poke into my friend's personal life.
absolutely not.
Why not? Also, this is Daddy. I'm sorry, Daddy. This is Gascoigne is absolutely your type. First off, despite the fact he's English, I have no doubt that he's ripped underneath those fucking coats.
I
And then
don't
he's
like rip people.
well, fucking Miguel O'Hara.
He just happens to be ripped.
This guy has fangs too, and is covered in blood.
Well,
Yep, there we go. I mean, that worked pretty well.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me.
Uh huh.
It's enough to make a
I
man
I don't think blood sings, my guy. I don't know if you're a bloodologist, but not how it works. Oh fuck. He was recovering from those gunshot wounds a lot quicker than I would have liked him to. Hey Juice, remember that guy I was describing from Baki?
yeah.
First off, not only are his boobas so thick that he blocks gunshot, or at least shotgun shells, um, but also when he needs to heal, he just eats steak and wine, and then it just kind of
What?
seals up. It just kind of
Oh,
seals up.
huh.
They say that in the show. They're like, he just needs steak and wine, and the fucking wounds disappear eventually. I could not see shit there. Bloodborne, please. Bloodborne, please. Back to the Hunter's Dream. I do kind of wish. Going back to this game after having played the wide selection of Miyazaki games, I do kind of wish you just kind of had more of a bonfire esque thing. Because then it's either do I use my limited resource just so I don't have to impede my progress for a minute, or do I go back to the Hunter's Dream where I can heal for a sec? Decisions, decisions. I just remembered that I got those hunter's badges, and technically for what we're doing here, I have to buy every weapon. So, I don't know. Two out of like 30 so far. We'll get there. Because I haven't talked to Gil. What's up, Gilbert?
But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral War, and during the hunt the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct
The Roman aqueducts?
through there.
Ask your crush how much they think about the Roman Empire. If they say it all, leave.
You don't gotta tell me twice. Already happened.
I think about fucking Sumer more than I think about Rome. I think about
Ancient Sumer?
yeah, you know, cradle of life, ancient Egypt, the
Yeah.
beginning of human civilization.
Yeah, I do
And
remember that.
also the Greeks, because fucking it's like I love the Romans, and I'm the like you mean rip off Greek? You mean fucking we invaded Greece, took all their shit, called it our own, said we were smart? Because fuck them. Get
But they
out
said
of
they were
here.
smart.
No, they were
They wouldn't
wrong.
lie about that.
They did.
Oh,
Juice, do you think Rome kind of imbued society with the ideas of like colonialism and stuff? Of just like take their shit, say you're better than them.
uh, for the Western world, sure.
Hmm. I wouldn't say that's an inherent human thing, but I do think it's like, you know, if it's nice guy who wants to keep to himself versus person who just wants to steal shit, chances are eventually that guy will steal shit. So
I wish he wouldn't.
I wish he wouldn't either, but here we are. That's what I was. And I think England is kind of what did shit in the wider world. So, and before you're just like, oh, so everything tracks back to England. Let me just be clear. All the bad stuff. Look at where we are now. The fucking. This is England's fault. This ogre on a bridge, England's fault. And so, that's why we're all allowed to make jokes. Because fucking they did some pretty bad stuff a while ago. And if we get and if we're getting anything out of that, it's comedy. Tragedy plus time is comedy, and fucking it's been a bit, you know. Not as long as you'd like to think, but it's been a bit.
Yeah, English cooking is real bad.
I don't think they. I don't think. I would. Here's the thing, America, like you could be like America doesn't have culture. I would argue, no matter what anyone else says, America is the culture of people who come together. You know, in the place. You know, people come to America because they're like, I want to leave a place, go somewhere else, and then they bring their stuff with them, and that creates stuff. England, I just don't think had anything great to begin in terms of like food and shit. Like, I don't know. But well, I think part of it isn't even like it's not the idea that they couldn't cook, but like more so it's along the ideas of like at one point England just became like a big fucking city that was the capital of this empire, and oh fuck. So like they weren't producing shit on their own. They were taking it from somewhere else and making it back home. You know? Fucking tea's not originally from England. And now that's their whole shit. Go watch the Spider-Man bit about it.
Okay.
Also, to be clear, and they don't even specify how he became a Spider-Man in the movie. I'm having a hard time with Gascoigne just because I'm sloppy. But not only is Miguel's idea of just like every Spider-Man is the same, not only is that hilariously stupid, not only is Miguel hilariously stupid, but also Pavitar was not bitten by a radioactive spider. Fucking Pavitar Pabarker, I forget how you pronounce his last name. They really just make it Indian Peter Parker. But he's still great. I love that guy. Even when I found out he was going to be in that movie, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. But he got his powers because a spirit, a Hindu spirit, gave him spider powers after demons started invading India. Like actual demons.
Oh.
And they were demons based around Spider-Man villains. So there was an octopus demon and a goblin demon and a rhino demon. There's... So, not exactly the same.
It's cool, though.
Bloodborne really is a fucking... As we all know, Majora's Mask was created because I believe Miyamoto, or the director of Zelda at the time, had a nightmare about the moon falling to Earth and wanted to make a Zelda game about it. And Bloodborne was made because Miyazaki spent one day in England and had to spread that terror to the rest of the world. He had to make everyone understand. So he was like the Joker. He was like, everyone has to see my twisted mind after this traumatic experience. And the traumatic experience was England. Man, fucking any desire to visit the city of London is and I know you've gotten your shit together since then, London, but I need you to understand. Also, hi, Trump. I just want to make sure I let you know you're here. You're great. Any desire to visit London is completely and totally undone by remembering that they fucked up the Thames River so bad that not only has it long been considered just biologically extinct, but also that there was a period in time called the Big Stink, because there was just so much crap in the river that it was just making everyone constantly sick. So, just... And I know that was a while ago, but there's no... no desire to see that city overcomes that trivia fact, knowing that happened at one point in that city. And also my family is historically Irish, so I feel like I should visit the homeland before that.
You're Irish, and you
I'm,
don't automatically hate Britain.
I mean, well, okay. To be fair, Juice, you know what would be the most white annoying thing for me to do is to be like, oh my gosh, my family is Irish. That means I'm Irish when like I've never been to Ireland in my life. Like my family traces its roots back to Ireland. I think like my great 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 grandmother was from Ireland, but I've never been, and I have little personal association with the place.
Okay, but you could use that still and not be annoying and just say, I'm Irish, so I hate Britain, and claim none of the culture.
I only even say that because like if my heritage was like 20%, 15%, whatever, like that kind of stuff, then I'd be like, I'm American. But uh, as far as I'm aware, my family is like 90% Irish, like just on the boat over from good old Ireland uh, into America. So very very that side of the European continent. Ah, I don't know where fucking Gascoigne's family roots go back to. But I wish he but I wish he would stop.
For Scotland.
Scotland forever. Oh fuck. Oh, I tried to use the music box and well, it's working now. Little late. Little late. The morally correct thing. Also, Gold, not to call you out, but I love you were like, you just said my joke but louder. Yes, that's streaming. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry to say that is streaming is like actively seeing the writing room in a like a late night show bit where you see that there's like 10 people just throwing spaghetti at the wall and picking the best jokes, and it's like chat is the writing room. I pick the spaghetti. The spaghetti is mine.
well, can you choose a better noodle?
Nah. Nah, Gold's noodle is pretty great. You
No,
can
I meant like a different kind of noodle.
oh.
Spaghetti is awful.
I like me some penne. I will say it forever. Penne and cheese is much better than mac and cheese. Pen Mac and
Penne
cheese
is
with
such a
penne pasta
basic
is
bitch noodle.
fucking then get off my what's your favorite noodle? Juice, huh? What's your ethnically diverse fucking cultured noodle? Please tell me.
Avatapi.
Okay, fucking send me a picture of that. I don't know any. Not only do I not know what noodles look like, I've never heard of that before myself.
I don't know how.
Bebo,
It's
you
like
can.
the noodle.
Is it like just like thin, long noodle, or is it like fucking
No,
like
no,
the
no.
flat?
It's the spiral noodle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. Like that's whatever.
What?
It's like a gimmick.
Huh?
It's like a fucking gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. It
It's like
hugs
a
any
gimmick.
sauce that you put it in.
I eat. I. So, I have awful news for you, Juice.
What is the news?
I never eat pasta with sauce. I only eat plain salted pasta. I'm not joking.
I have never once retaliated at you for any of your choices or any of
That's a fucking
your
lie. That's a
autism.
lie. That's a lie.
No,
That's a
because
lie.
because of your
That's
shut
a
up.
lie. No, that's a lie. Whether or not you realize it was because of autism, you're lying. You're mad at me often, and this is another time. So, go on, say what
I'm
you're
mad
gonna
at you.
say.
No, I'm usually mad at you because you say something stupid.
This is another time.
No, this isn't stupid. This is like your preference thing, but you're wrong.
I
You're
mean,
awful and
I
you're
know
wrong.
that. There's lots of better ways to enjoy noodles. I just don't like any of them. When I eat a pasta or noodle, I just like to enjoy the noodle. If there's bits in there, then I'm like, ew. So, it doesn't matter what flavor the bits are.
What if they're ramen flavored?
I have not had good. See, this is what I've said this to you before. I want like good ramen because I have these preferences. Fucking, if I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone to try ramen and everything, uh, then it better be good fucking ramen because otherwise I'm gonna swear off ramen forever.
Fine, I'll find the best ramen place near you and
I want
fucking
it in
hold you at
Japan.
gunpoint. Oh my god.
I want it from I want it from the fucking tap.
Some places from the tap aren't even as good as places here.
That's probably true. I want like a Gordon Ramsay approved place. And I just abused the music box in his first phase for however long. Because I've really been fucking it up. Oh, I fucked it up. What else is new? I've ruined my friendship with Juice.
No, there's very little you could actually do to do that.
Man, this fight has been really bad. I don't like that... Oh, okay. But, like, the Kirkhammer is great, but it also has, like, a move to switch forms when you're in the hammer form. And I would wish it rather not. Fucking, I pressed the parry button. I pressed the parry the platypus button. I don't know what you want me to do. Ow. 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 Yeah, I deserve that. We're getting complaints about pasta for a long time. Yeah, I just like buttered pasta with salt. Fucking... I know people think I'm awful. I know I'm awful. I fucking... I think about this so much. Like, specifically when someone gets me annoyed at me in public. Like a stranger. My mom's always annoyed at me. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be here either. Fucking, I'd love to be alone and never bother you ever. Let's get this the fuck over with. Leave me alone. Like, people are just like, I hate how you eat pasta. And it's like, I don't want to eat pasta with you either. Fucking, I want to eat pasta by myself and go back to drawing. Leave me alone. The only reason I'm saying it now, I said it now because I knew it would get a reaction from everyone. And it was funny. You have to admit it was funny. The way a text-based chat audibly gasped at it was amazing. And Juice's befuddlement was great. I'm a criminal, Gold. Pirates are criminals. I don't know how to tell you this. I stole your bitch. I stole your wallet. And now I'm buttering your pasta and doing nothing else to it.
Sanji would be upset.
I'd like to, Sanji's thing is not wasting food. I think Sanji's like, okay, those are your food preferences. I will work within that. I think Sanji has a problem when another chef tells him specifically how to cook.
Fair
Gold, if pirates could get fruit on the ocean, then a lot of fucking pirate lore would not exist. Pirates would be a healthier bunch. Don't you tell me that pirates got sauce on the ocean.
No, they did, because seafood, you can make a seafood sauce.
I do like a lot. I mean, but seafood is, what is seafood if not just weird salt?
It's salt that's coated in weird animal meat.
Exactly.
But
mean,
it's
I've never
more than salt.
If you could get me like a pasta dish with seafood in it, that wasn't also smothered in some kind of sauce that I probably wouldn't like. And I would try that, but I've never had that. They're usually like a seafood dish, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like with deliciously buttered noodles, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like covered in the fucking sauce you don't care for, and I'll be like, well, I'm not getting it then. Bring me the plain noodles. I refuse this. Thank you, Greg. I hope you have a good night. Buttered Parmesan. I mean, yeah, I'll eat it with butter. I mean, I'll eat it with cheese, but fucking that brings us back to the mac and cheese conversation, which is how we started this.
Oh, so you would like cacio e pepe?
I don't know what that is, but if you bring it to me,
Oh,
I'll try it.
it literally is spaghetti noodle, Parmesan cheese, and pepper. That's it.
Sick. Yeah, I'll try that out. Hey, I knocked him over. Get knocked, idiot.
Get
He's
knocked
won,
out. I
he's
mean,
won. Let's get this man pregnant.
Look, man. You gotta
Yeah.
try.
You gotta try. Ow. Okay, I do think I have to stop with the music box heavy combo because he has now lost himself entirely to bloodlust, as we all do.
Sure.
Don't judge me.
I'm not.
Man, okay, wait, let's talk about this real quick. I mean, we are in the blood game, which is that fucking the voice actors of these respective characters are shipping Spider-Man and Asterion, and I love that. No, come on. This I remember in other FromSoft games as I complained about just like schmutz all over the arena. This is fucking suspect number one. This area is nothing but smudge. I mean, that's probably to try and get you to parry more, but fucking that was a parry. That was a Bloodborne parry if I'd ever seen one. Ow. Ow. Man, he hurts. Parried the platypus.
Harry?
Stupid idiot. Get parried. Just been going at it for a while. Just check. Fucking, we're not gonna talk about the channel that started that meme because they don't warrant discussion. They're a bunch of morons who, like, when you listen to them for more than 5 seconds, they say dumb things, and racist things. But fucking,
Uh-oh. Well,
it's just
there
like,
you have it, folks.
I don't know who can or cannot get pregnant. Listen, if seahorses taught me anything, men definitely can get pregnant. So nature is an amazing thing, and you will never fucking know how any of it works. Nature is beautiful. the male the male anglerfish is just kind of a living ball sack for the females. How
That
wonderful.
truly is wild.
Truly truly beautiful.
Well,
Praying mantises, period. There is no fact about a praying mantis that is delightful beyond maybe how some of them look. Praying mantises are, I've said on stream, just fucking killing machines. If these things were any bigger, they'd be a threat to far more animals. But
That is horrifying.
as of right now, it's restrained to insects and small birds. Which is the fact it's restrained to small birds is already just like, oh my fuck, we're screwed. Isn't there an old
Have you
movie?
ever
Oh, go on.
hmm?
I was gonna
Have
say,
you ever
isn't?
seen a praying mantis lay eggs?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Dick window.
Excuse me?
Dick, you see the the dick window.
I
Clocking
mean, I'm listening, but
balls.
like, oh, you mean like a window in the shape of a dick, not a
Yeah,
dick window. Okay.
it's got what, two balls right there and the dick. And the dick. I just like, okay, I don't mean to be like ignorant, but why have a male genus at all if it's just like a seek and destroy ball sack basically? If
Excuse me?
well, I mean, fucking, if male anglerfish just come into existence, they're like, I'm alive, and they're just like, okay, time to latch onto another person, become their genitalia, and then cease my existence. Then just fucking have asexual reproduction.
Well, they didn't evolve to do that, now did they?
Yeah, and I'm concerned about it. Deeply, deeply concerned. For heat seeking bullseye, fucking like just, I mean, you're basically like mitosising, except you're adding far too many layers to it. Just mitosis, dumb idiot. Just do mitosis. And like people would be like, that would be horrifying, and I'm like, it's horrifying now. Like a creature's existence I want to dress like Daddy. Um, this playthrough is sponsored by Daddy Christmas. Um,
I thought we were killing Krampus.
I love how, yeah, he's anti Daddy Christmas. He,
Oh,
he's you dad Christmas. No, you're good, Beba. You made me funnier. Don't never apologize for that. Uh, what was it just thinking of? But yeah, people will be like, it'd be horrifying to see a anglerfish sprout out of another anglerfish, and I'd be like, it's horrifying now. At least I'm making it simpler, you know. And also, that probably like, you know, probably limits the amount of anglerfish in the ocean at any given time. Granted, anyone who's afraid of the ocean for deep sea fish is afraid of the wrong shit, because you and that thing cannot exist in the same room at any given point. One of you will die. So it's like chill, but still, far less of a possibility of running into it if you know there's like half of them don't exist. A lot of sea sharks are really cool, and also they fucking love eating the internet, and I love that for them.
eating the internet?
Eating the internet. Let's talk to this old woman on Christmas, and we'll continue after that. I really just look like Snape from Harry Potter now, actually, with the black robes and everything, and the hair. And I mean, that is my dad, but
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good.
oh, she celebrates Yuletide,
Said everyone will
not
wait for it to end.
Let's
not.
go.
Let's go, Wiccan.
It won't end nicely. Not this time. Scream yarn and done for carry on.
Yeah.
You spot him, tell him about this here and there'll be safe special work.
So, Juice, the the wildly kind of antique infrastructure we use to keep the internet going uses cables throughout the ocean. Um, and sometimes internet goes down because a shark looks at those cables, says yummy yum yum, and tries to bite them. And there's photos of this. People have seen it in progress. Uh, so yeah,
Very cool.
very
Thank you,
cool.
sharks.
Cool world. I like living. You know, everyone's very doom and gloom, but what you don't this is why I'm so like I'm so amazed at the variety of stuff that life has to offer. Because fucking, sure, you can get bummed out about stuff, but there's just amazing things happening all the time. And one of them is that the sharks try and eat the internet. And that's kind of great. Can we all just be happy about that for a minute? Just think about a shark coming up to a cable on the internet, not knowing what the fuck it is, and going nummy num num. And just being like, yummy. I've eaten, hurrah. Because I like it. It makes me happy. But anyway. I'm trying to think. Let me look something up real quick. I want to look something up before we continue more Bloodborne. Because I want to make sure. Yes. Ba. Location. Player agrees to. Let me see. What does he drop? Because. Up. Trivia. Fucking. Do they not have drops on this wiki? Okay, so yeah, he drops it. Okay, we're just gonna go with kind of the default option. They really are. Sharks could be pets, but life has decided that's not the path of evolution. So we got cats instead.
I mean, some sharks are pets.
If we were semi-aquatic and had sea pests to worry about, then we'd probably get shark pets.
We do have shark pets.
Not great white shark pets.
Oh no, those are too big.
There's like dogfish and everything, but fucking. I'm talking the meaty shark boys. I'm talking about shark tails. Oh woo.
Will Smith and Shark Tales?
No, Lord no. Lord no, none of that. Man,
I
you
didn't
know,
know that was Will Smith until like 4 years ago.
for all the shit I give Disney about computer animation after the advent of like the millennium and stuff like that, fucking they didn't plaster a man's face onto a fish and call it a day. So, you know, maybe I should be a little nicer to them as a result. Maybe I've been too harsh to you, Disney. There was always worse out there. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Ah, me mallet!
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. Patrick, did you or did you not open my bag of CO2 in the Krusty Krab? Okay, but theoretically, if we did, how would we close it? I don't know where that video comes from, but it cracks me up. Wait, let me kill this man real quick. I just wanna.
Wait, let me kill this man real quick.
just hear me out. Just hear me out. Okay, Snap, you wait here under the light like you're some kind of saint. I just wanna pull. I just wanna pull this up. 1 second. Let me see if I can find this. I must show this to everyone. It makes me laugh so much, and I don't know why. I like Patrick, and I like SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Woo.
Is SpongeBob a part of DuckTales?
You might be. Fucking the ducks are alive. Why can't the sponges be?
I mean, sponges are alive.
Debatable. I'll be the one to to decide that.
I'm sorry, are you a marine biologist like Jotaro Kujo?
Yeah, I mean, I might as well be. Is he ever a marine biologist in the show? No, I didn't think so. Oh, here it is.
He is.
He does find a starfish, is the thing. Okay, I have found it. I have found the video I wish to show people. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it like this. Put it there, and then boop. Oh wait, cancel. Boop. This is probably gonna look weird for a second. No. Crop. Window.
Oh
Fog.
goodness.
Yeah, I saw into infinity. Squidward's bag of carbon monoxide. Fucking.
Patrick, did you or did you not open my bag of carbon monoxide in the Krusty Krab?
The
Stream can't
TikTok
hear
I
it.
saw. Oh, obviously.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you
No,
should be
wait.
able to.
I'm on Discord. Wait.
Ah, bean. Bag of carbon. Exactly. I mean, I'm glad you saw the images. The TikTok I saw of it was like 10 times as frantic, which made it exponentially funnier. Okay, but hypothetically, how would we close it? He just says it so quickly. Man, I used to laugh at SpongeBob memes at school. To be like, okay, computer time. I'd be like, I'm gonna look up funny SpongeBob, and then I would laugh at funny SpongeBob on the internet. And that's how I
As you
would,
should.
as we all should, really. This man has many dogs. I may have to fix his problem.
Are you gonna kill his dogs?
Christmas, you know, like fucking Christmas.
Hey, you're killing dogs for Christmas.
No, don't spread lies. Don't Charlie spreading lies.
But I see you doing it.
These dogs are always like exponentially harder than some of the bosses in this game. Like this specific setup they have. This dog does fucking hella damage. I swear to gosh. I legitimately do not know. He runs a dog walking business. Well, his fucking customer is about to be really upset with him.
Damn.
I will have my revenge. Juice, how do you feel about the fact that one of the leading causes for extinction in the United States are cats?
I think it's pretty cool.
Well, okay. Now hold on. Define pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool that cats are at the top of their ecological niche.
Oh my lord. I mean that's one way to see it for sure.
They're doing their thing.
Are they?
Their thing is not cool for ecologists, for sure.
Or the animals.
I mean, animals are gonna be animals.
Oh my goodness. Juice just boys are gonna be boys, cats.
I would never do that.
You
Cats
literally
are way better than boys.
just did. No. But you excuse their behavior via their existence, which is what the other, which is the same thing as the other thing.
I'm not really excusing their behavior. I did say it was bad for ecologists.
What? No, and then I was like, and the animals, and you're all like, well, come on now.
I mean,
What are you gonna do about it?
no, really, what are you gonna do about it? It is the food cycle.
No, not anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're gonna rewrite the laws of like
Fucking.
thermodynamics.
Okay, so like, I feel like I've been on record saying that I think the way we go about farming meat in our modern day isn't great, and should probably be vastly overhauled. But fucking, there's a Seth MacFarlane Star Trek parody slash just actual Star Trek. And I have seen enough videos of it to know that in that universe they stopped eating meat and they think of it as a barbaric practice. And like to a degree I get it, but also like all meat ever and like they consider killing an animal murder. Then I'd be like, did you get the animals in on this? How did you get them to approve to it? Like fucking the sharks are like, I guess I won't eat anymore. Like we can treat animal betters for sure, but like yeah, Orville. It does seem kind of neat, but also Seth MacFarlane, so like take that with a grain of salt. Take that with the Family Guy from
Take that
Fortnite.
with a Donkey Kong.
The Donkey Kong? Oh no. A British person. Yes.
You hate to see it.
And then you became a twink?
What?
Oh, from Batman?
A twink from Batman?
The twink from Batman.
Robin?
No, for Alfred's wish from Batman on this Christmas was a fucking a plastic surgery, and here we are.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood go.
Jeez, I'm gonna say a thing.
Okay.
Seth MacFarlane seems like an interesting person. Now, I didn't say a good person, but he does seem interesting. You know what
That
I
was a very
mean?
brave thing for you to say.
Listen, I'm just saying, I feel like there's a lot going on with him. That he could probably unpack in therapy before he made several cartoons about it, but, you know.
But here we are.
Here we are. Here we are.
In a Seth MacFarlane and Chris Pratt filled world.
And, yeah. Fucking before it got into Fortnite. Hey Lois, my therapy has leaked into Fortnite. I didn't know it could do that.
I wish it didn't.
No. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, okay, let's say I hate Buff Beater. A lot of people do. Uh, I feel like if Seth MacFarlane went through years of therapy and really worked stuff out with himself and with the world, that if he made a show, it would look like nothing of what he made. So, I think that's interesting, you know? I mean, and you could argue that for all creators, but I feel like especially... Because I could argue that there's a lot of creators who would go through therapy and yada, 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 yada. But then they would still kind of make the same show. They would just be aware about their own issues while doing so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I know I'm mentally unwell, but now I'm going to make a show about it. I'm just saying, I think if the Adventure... I don't know whether or not the creators of Adventure Time went to therapy yet, but either way, they definitely made a show that put a lot of other people through it, so, you know.
And now we're all in therapy.
Now we are all Adventure Time. Give me the steroids, honey. Hey, pretty lady.
What?
Has anyone ever told you that I look beautiful?
Huh?
Snrep is now Johnny Bravo for the next 5 seconds.
Johnny Bravo with his uncut dick out?
You love that image, don't you?
That's why I made it a sticker.
I know. Fucking, we're not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna spill your secrets to the world. Your forbidden arcane secrets. Anyway, I think we're gonna no, don't ask about it, Beba. Don't don't do it. Just know that fucking Juice loves a NSFW parody image of Johnny Bravo, and we'll leave it there. Dan is playing Sekiro. I hate that game. Let's see if I should raid him. Maybe I raid Dan. Maybe I go Eepy. And I go Eeby and Sweeby. The missile is Eepy.
Have you had a long day of slashing bandits?
I've had a long day of splashing dogs all over Bloodborne.
Dude,
Yes.
stop killing dogs for Christmas.
I think Dan's deep in the stream, but you know what? I think I think we're still gonna rate him. So I appreciate everyone for stopping by. When we come back, will be Saturday, and I'll be doing a open lobby Mario Kart stream where every time I don't place in the final cup, I will. I'm sorry, Paula. I don't know if you've been lurking or just got here. But every time I don't place in the final cup, I'll eat a Bean Boozle bean. So that'll suck. Then we'll continue Mario RPG and get back to this all before Christmas. So I hope to see y'all there. I'll see you later. Bye.